There's a recent video by 4B Forever that has a lot of people up in arms over her use of the term low social power. She argued that men specifically target women, non-binary femmes, and people from alternative, queer, or neurodivergent communities because they perceive them as easier to manipulate. On the surface, people took this as an insult, as if she was calling these communities ugly or unworthy. But if you step back and look at the deeply flawed world that we live in, she's right about way more than people want to admit. Social power in a heteronormative, patriarchal society is a rigged game. It is not about your actual worth as a human being. It is about how closely you align with mainstream traditional power structures. When someone presents with an alternative aesthetic or lives openly queer, they're rejecting the average status quo. And I think that's an amazing way to live. But at the same time, it puts a target on your back in a society that respects traditional conformity over everything. Predatory men aren't just looking for physical attraction, they're actively scanning for vulnerabilities and assessing what they can get away with. They look for someone who might not have the protection of the traditional, wealthy, or influential social network, because they know society, and even the criminal justice system, is less likely to protect them. Predators are always looking for the path of least resistance. And as a Black woman, I've been placed outside these traditional standards just by the way I was born. Society routinely pushes negative stereotypes onto Black women, labeling us as loud, ghetto, or hypersexual, even when it's completely untrue. And it's a calculated move to justify mistreatment. When men approach marginalized groups, they often aren't doing it out of genuine respect. They think that we're easier mark and they can just sneak their way into our spaces without facing any real consequences. Now, of course, at the end of the day, anyone can get preyed on. Predators are opportunistic, and fitting into a mainstream box doesn't magically make you safe or immune from predatory behavior. So her theory isn't going to hold for every single situation, and changing yourself isn't going to protect you from weirdos. But the structural vulnerabilities that she's pointing out are very real. Acknowledging this doesn't mean that you have to conform to it. But it does mean that you have to move smart. Dress how you want, live how you want. You only have one life, so don't let some randoms tell you what you should do. Also understand that this system measures you. So keep your guard up, recognize when someone is trying to play with you or be disrespectful, and refuse to accept anything less than the respect you actually deserve.